to one of the biggest nuclear waste sites in the country. Meanwhile, a water company settlement means credits for customers. Is Pennsylvania among the most obese states? Also, hopefully this fundraiser was a crit success. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Remediation is finally coming to one of the biggest nuclear waste dumps in the country, reports CBS Local Pittsburgh. After years of public outcry and decades of lawsuits, the Army Corps of Engineers will begin cleaning up the site in Parks Township in Armstrong County. This includes setting up air quality monitors around the site, removing 55-gallon drums full of radioactive waste that was buried back in the 60s, and safely disposing it elsewhere. In total, this project will cost about $500 million. And in all, it'll take at least 6 years to complete. The work will begin around early to midwinter. The Pennsylvania American Water Company issued a proposal to give $18 million in bill credits to nearly 690,000 customers statewide, reports WPXI. And in a unanimous 5-0 vote, the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission agreed to approve this proposal, meaning customers will get a one-time bill credit of about $26. This is all the result of a settlement the water company received from manufacturers of so-called forever chemicals, which have been linked to several public health concerns. The company has invested heavily into technologies to detect and remove these chemicals from water systems. The Commission's decision helps offset some of these costs by returning the settlement proceeds directly to the customers. If you use Pennsylvania American Water, keep your eyes peeled for that credit. Wallet Hub recently crafted a list of America's most obese and overweight states, states PennLive. They did this by ranking each, plus Washington, D.C., across 3 main dimensions: obesity and overweight prevalence, health consequences, and food and fitness, as well as relevant factors like obesity-related death rate. Pennsylvania ranked 25th overall, so it does land in the more obese end of the spectrum. West Virginia topped the list. Colorado, on the other hand, was found to be the least obese. Let's hope it was a crit success, says CBS Local Philadelphia. A 12-hour Dungeons & Dragons livestream took place over the weekend in order to raise money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. The party was started around 2 years ago by Delaware resident Sean Kitchen and eventually morphed into Tabletop for Chop, a quest for hope. And anyone who watches as the party streams for charity can actually interact with the players. For just $2, for example, the Dungeon Master has to wear a fake mustache. Stuff like that. Last year's session resulted in $18,000 raised. How much this year's brought in still has yet to be confirmed as of the recording of this episode. That wraps up today's episode. For even more news, visit PennLive.com, and please don't forget to leave this podcast a rating and to share it around with your family, friends, and foes. Thanks in advance, and hey, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and tomorrow's another day of Today in PA.